Morning everyone, this is Living in Italy under lockdown and quarantine on Travel Addicts Life.
And today is day 52, April the 28th. And the topic of the day, what is it?
Today we're going to talk about why we love cruising.
Exactly, stay tuned.
So, as we do for the last 52 days, new cases.
New cases are actually declining a lot. Yesterday we only had 1,700 new cases, which is really good.
Now it's interesting because some countries, if they had 1,700, it would be like
Panicking.
It would be a panic. But actually, at our worst, it was over 6,500, and recoveries are going through the roof.
There's still quite a bit of death toll, but there was not cases like there were like 6 for at least 15 days. So. Unfortunately, for a little while, we still see some death, but the ICUs are not crammed anymore. The hospital beds are actually getting empty, and finally, we seem to be moving toward the right direction.
Oh, cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
So that's about it for the current situation. There's no news and no improvement in the. No extra news on the May 4th lifting of the lockdown. The only thing that they're mentioning and they are thinking and studying is starting on May 10th allowing people to go to church.
Oh,
is it a good idea? I don't know.
Interesting. Well, is it a good idea for North America to be open or the United States to be opening up right now? I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm not an epidemiologist.
No,
what do I know?
It has to be seen.
I'm just some Yahoo with a camera.
Exactly.
So on that note, we're going to be shifting in the coming days away from the lockdown and quarantine sort of idea to more of a living the travel addicts lifestyle.
Yes.
Because,
we thought that the quarantine is getting a little overdone.
Well, do you remember the very first day we did one of these? We wrote a blog post.
Yeah.
We sent it out to just a few people, and the internet nearly broke our website.
Yeah.
Now, thank you, Amazon. You guys kept everything going. Everything was great. But we were getting slammed at 110 people per second on our website.
Yeah.
It was like crazy town.
Yeah, now I think the topic is not as popular anymore because everybody's on quarantine and there's nothing really new every day. So we decided to start talking about more of our lifestyle, and today we decided to talk about why we love cruising so much. But
Sure.
Before that, we have something.
Race to 1,000.
Race to 1,000.
Absolutely. Guys, you guys keep subscribing. We love you so much.
Thank you very much.
It gives us the encouragement to continue doing this.
Yes.
So I tell you what, I'm going to take 2 seconds. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. And if you guys would hit the subscribe button, that would be great.
Thank you so much. And tell your friends and let people know about us.
So we travel about 3 to 4 months out of the year on non-pandemic years.
Yes, non-pandemic years, on the regular years. And lots of people are asking us, why do you like cruising so much?
Or how can we do it?
Yeah, what is about cruising that is so important for you? And we collected some thoughts, and here they are.
So the number one thing for us is that cruising can be inexpensive.
Yes.
And let that sink in for a second. It doesn't have to be expensive. When we're here, we go to restaurants.
Yes.
Right? We visit with friends. We have entertainment. We do all of these sorts of things. We have all of our normal expenses. Well, interestingly, we discovered that when we're on a cruise ship, we don't have all those expenses.
Mm-hmm.
So an average cruise for us cost about $120 a day, US dollars a day per person.
Yeah.
So about $250 a day.
Yeah. So let's make an example for you to make it more understandable why we think cruising is not so expensive. Let's say you want to do 7 days, 3 islands in Greece, 3 Greek island land tour. What do you need? You need like hotels for the 3 islands. You need meals 3 times a day in each island per day, and you need transportation between the islands. So you have hotel, you have meals, and you have transportation that you have to pay for. If you go on a cruise, all this is included in your fare.
Generally, yeah.
Generally.
Absolutely.
So it's the hotel that moves with you. So think about it and do the math, and you'll see that it's way more convenient being on a cruise. Not only that, it also allows you to pack and unpack only once.
That's so nice.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
so nice. You get on board, you go to your cabin, you unpack, and for a week you're set.
Have you guys ever been on a holiday where when you were out for maybe a week or 10 days or 2 weeks and you get home and you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired?
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen on a
No,
cruise ship.
it doesn't, because you don't have the stress of going to the airport or catch a ferry or catch a train or catch a bus every single day that you want to move to a different destination.
That's right.
So that's, for us, is incredibly important. That was the only way we were able to see 19 different places in Asia. That's
right.
the only way we were able to see
In like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
In
We were able to see 21 different places in the Med in one shot. So that's the only way. And yes, you are there only for one day, but it's okay. I mean, you get the best out of that day and then move on. And then if you want to go back, you go back.
Like, for instance, our friend from Penang.
Yes.
Right? We loved Penang. We still love. They're among the nicest people that we've ever met. And when our opportunity comes up, we will go back, and maybe we spend more than an afternoon. Maybe we spend a week there or 2 weeks or something like that.
So that's for us, is extremely for us.
Absolutely. And also I have to say, when we're at home, the whole this is our travel addicts lifestyle. I am always on a diet at home. Always. He's almost always on. He doesn't need a diet, but at home I'm always on a diet. And people wonder why. Well, because cruise ships have the most amazing food.
It's true.
At least Princess has the most amazing food.
Which is our favorite cruise line. But the people watching us know that the Princess is our favorite cruise line. The food is absolutely fantastic, and even if you don't find anything on the menu that you like, you can ask, and there's always some other options. There's so many options for food, and basically you'll be pampered for.
When we went to Antarctica in January, we took some friends with us, and some of them were a little bit surprised that the chef always made us food. Like, we rarely ordered off of the menu. It was just, what would you like tomorrow night? So, or I'm making something really special just for you tomorrow night. This is the kind of things that we like, and we can only get it because they begin to know you. They begin to, and that's another thing about cruising, is that the community, the employees are a very small community.
It's a camaraderie. You meet so many people, and the most important thing, you meet people that you have something in common. You have the same passion for traveling, which is
so it's really easy to strike up a conversation, meet people. We've met some really amazing people over the years,
and we stay in touch, and we're still in touch with these people. And then with some of them we traveled again together.
Sure.
So that's another incredible way to meet people and to meet new friends.
Yeah. And last, we are never bored. Some people say, oh, I would be so bored. We are never bored. Even with 9 sea days in Antarctica, we kept ourselves busy. I mean, that was a challenge.
That was a little bit of a challenge because, again, sea days are amazing when you're in a warm, sunny destination. You just go to the pool, you lie in the sun and suntan, go for a dip in the...
Or the floaty. The floaty.
There's so many things you can do. But in Antarctica, the weather was a little gloomy and cold, and the sea was a little rough. So we had to find some alternative to do.
Than drinking and eating.
We had to find something different. So I was playing bridge. I found a few bridge people, and I played bridge every day for at least 2-3 hours.
To be honest, I don't even remember.
We went to the spa all the time.
Oh, right, yes, I was. Right.
We became super friend with the spa manager. We were like 2 peas in a pod.
That's true. Well, who doesn't love a good massage, right? Like, and the thermal suite. And
I don't.
So there you have it.
Yeah, so there's always something to do on a ship. Like, even in a small ship, there's always something to do.
That is, so assuming we go on August 1st, did you know that next year the Pacific Princess is a small ship. It's the original Love Boat, and it's going to be in the Mediterranean next year. Yeah, doing all of the small ports like Malta and Monaco and so on. So
that's an interesting thing. Unfortunately, next year we probably won't be able to do it, but
well, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, that's
why won't we be able to do it?
Because we're going back to Vancouver.
And we're going to be doing an Alaska cruise.
And another thing important about cruising that just pops in my mind right now, some destination you can always only access by boat. For example, Glacier Bay in Alaska, you can only go there by boat, or Hubbard Glacier in Alaska, you can only go there by boat, and or Antarctica, that's another one.
Hello everybody, we're on the Coral Princess, and we're going through the Neumayer Channel.
Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
Destination you can only visit by boat.
Yeah, Charlotte Bay, I tell you, it was like
absolutely amazing.
It reminded me, so I used to watch Star Trek a lot when I was younger, and the starship would go through these nebulas, these clouds and of different colors. It was, for those who watch Star Trek, they know exactly what I'm talking about. It was like that. It was so out of this world.
Yeah, it is out of the world. So yeah, that's another reason. There's some destination that you can only reach by boat, and that's very compelling reason to go by on a cruise.
Exactly.
So yeah, I think those are our main reasons why we love cruising so much. And if you want to read more, I'm gonna post a link of an article that we wrote a while ago about that, and you can have a more in-depth
another idea
of why we love cruising so much.
Exactly. Quarantine cocktails?
Yes, next Sunday.
10 a.m. Pacific.
1 p.m. Eastern.
Or 7 p.m. Italy time.
And Europe. Stay tuned. Thank you guys.
Bye guys, we love you.